All right, here's another one. So this movie called Dune, right? I think I watched this movie about, let's give it, only give it an optimistic number, right? I'd say about 20 times, right? And it's just, I love it so much. It's one of the best movies ever made. You can talk about it in every level, right? The music, the design, the characters, the cast, the book even, the director, the producer. I'm telling you, every level was great. I do remember there was a movie, Dune was made also 19 back in the 80s, right? I mean, that movie looked funny as hell, and I don't recommend watching it. But if you did, let me know how you felt about it, because I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Cause I don't want to like ruin the what do you call it, the vision that I have in my head about Dune. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I watched this movie about 20 times. Loved. I started watching it in the cinema. 2 times I think I watched it in the cinema. I think I watched it once actually. Yeah, and after that I loved it so much. Yeah, I bought all the books. Okay, not all the books. I bought the first three parts of the books, and those I believe is like the Paul's story sort of thing. After that, it goes more into his children's story and goes much more further. Like it goes much more crazy, you know, like much more sci-fi stuff. And personally, I'm not really into that. I mean, it goes really crazy. I'm not exaggerating. Like, on the third book, the kid turns into a freaking animal. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes crazy. And yeah, so I stopped reading it after the third one, but I'll probably pick it up. I want to try picking it back up and read the fourth one as well. But yeah, let's get back to the movie, bro. It's like two scenes that I freaking love in that movie. Is the one scene where the son and Paul have that dialogue, and then the son. I mean, here's the scene. Boom.
I told my father I didn't want this either. I wanted to be a pilot.
You never told me that.
Your grandfather said, a great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. And he answers. And if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be. My son. I found my own way to it. Maybe you'll find yours. In their memory, give it a try.
And then yeah, man, the scene is so good. Like legit, it is so good. Like the music is so good, and then the way it kind of sets up the relationship between those two, and then you can see kind of down the line how it's kind of different. Like, I don't even talk that much anymore towards the end when the father dies. Like I just noticed that. When I thought about it now, I just noticed they don't really talk that much. That was like the last good moment that I had. Then once they moved to the planet, right? They like totally have no contact, like barely any contact. And in the book, actually, there's a scene where there's a dinner, right? And in that dinner, you know, they have all that communication stuff. They invite all the rich people from the planet Dune, and which I would have loved to see actually, but I never put it inside. So yeah, fair enough. But yeah, they never really once they moved to Dune, right? They never really talked that much in the movie, yeah. Which which kind of like strange actually. But that scene just shows the type of love that they had for each other, right? That the that the father knew how the son felt, because he was in this position as well, like he said, and towards and then like a true fucking man, he said, I don't need you to be anything else but my son. And then, you know, give it a go. Like that was the main thing. Just give it a try, you know, for your family's sake, which is fucking sick. You always gotta do that. And I think there was one more scene that actually, no, I want to talk about another scene that was not in the movie but in the book, which I would have loved to see in the movie, which was like the where the mother was in a sort of plant area, and in the new castle in Dune, like new house in Dune, like mansion, not house. That was okay, just where they were living in Dune. And there's this plant sort of area that was watered heavily, and Dune that's like, I don't know, because there's barely any water in there. So, but yeah, so the mother was in that room, and the son was looking for the mother. He found her in that room. And then there was a secret message, right, that says there's a trader in the family, like in the house of Atreides. And yeah, I would love to see that moment, displayed in the reaction, knowing that the downfall is about to happen. I would have loved to see that. And then, but unfortunately, I wasn't there. But that doesn't really take away from the movie overall. I would say it's a brilliant movie. I definitely urge you, to freaking watch that movie. And yeah, probably if you watch it once, you probably watch it 100 times more. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that for sure. Yeah. All right. Take care, you lot. Peace.